Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's What's Up Wednesday. Today, I'm joined by Christine Dolan with the WIC office in Garfield County, who's going to be going over kind of the formula shortage that's happening in the community right now. So hi, Christine. Welcome, and thank you for joining me today.
Good morning, Milana. Nice to see you.
Of course. All right. So kick us off today by briefly explaining your role with the WIC office in Garfield County.
Okay. I am the WIC director for Garfield County, which means I oversee the program and deal directly with the state WIC office to make announcements or to get clarification on policy change or issues with formula, things like that. Awesome. And I also see clients.
Sure. We all wear several hats in this industry. So yeah, I hear you. All right. So how long can you estimate or guess will this formula shortage last that we're talking about today?
You know, I think everyone is just speculating at this point, and every time there's a correction or an adjustment made, it seems like it could be a quicker resolve. But what I'm hearing is through the summer.
Oh, okay. That's not okay. Yeah, a couple months probably or so. Okay.
Yeah.
So what types of formulas does this affect, kind of big picture wise?
Most of the feedback that we get is from clients, and it just seems to come and go. So currently, some of the standard formulas that are low lactose are the ones that people seem to be really struggling with. And so for WIC's purposes, we contract with Mead Johnson, and their product is Gentilese. And so what WIC has done is opened up to using other brands of formula that are similar in what they do, that they're low lactose. So
sure.
It can be a Kroger brand, it can be a Walmart brand, Target, depending on the store that allows WIC benefits to be used. But we are still seeing some problems with those low lactose formulas.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. So what can people do if they can't find the formula they may be used to using?
So with WIC, and of course that's my area of focus, people can scan other cans to see if they will be allowed through their WIC app that they would have on their phone. What I'm suggesting to people, plant-based formulas or soy formula is a fine substitute. It has 0 lactose in it. And so for babies that really struggle with lactose, that's a fine substitute, especially if you're in a pinch. The problem is if you're on WIC, we would have to make an adjustment in your food package.
Substitute that, yeah.
To allow us that substitution correct.
Gotcha. Okay. So for anyone that has questions or wants to learn more, kind of just to find some more information on this, kind of who can they contact or where can they go if needed as things happen throughout the summer months?
Yeah. So they would get alerts on their phone if they're WIC clients, and the WIC app has updates. If they have a specific situation, they can call, and this is for anyone across the state, they can call their local WIC office and speak to an educator and get information that way. There are some formulas that are not being readily found in grocery stores, but we can order those through the state pharmacy contract. And in fact, I had to do that for someone yesterday, and it's a standard formula, but they just can't find any, and the baby is just, a type of baby who's not that flexible.
Sure.
So we went ahead and ordered it, but for the most part, just using whatever is available and trying to be flexible, and know that sometimes the baby will react a little differently. Maybe you notice a little more change in their poop, or
right. Yeah. Honestly,
a little bit, but not anything too bad. So
yeah,
I think babies are pretty flexible.
Yeah. God, it's such a struggle right now. We all just kind of hear for everyone that, is going through that. So if you have any final thoughts today on kind of WIC in general or the ECE field within this formula, feel free to, I'll kind of open it up here at the end for you.
Okay. So we encourage people to speak to their doctor's office. A lot of times they have samples of formula, especially if it's a specialty formula. If your physician recommends a new formula, ask for some samples, because that is always a handy thing to have, especially on a day like today. You're going into the weekend. and you could be kind of in a pinch.
Yeah.
So ask for samples. The sales reps for formula companies typically stock the physician's offices up pretty well. Don't dilute formula. Babies are not made to take in formula that's diluted, and for a young baby, a fragile baby, it can be pretty dangerous. So if your baby is older, maybe older than 6 months, a little bit of cow's milk is a thing. A steady diet of cow's milk is probably not what you want to do, but it's okay in a pinch. And especially those babies up, 9-10 months, they're typically a little more they adjust more easily to those kind of changes, and they'll take that. But other than that, I would just say, call your WIC office. People are using Facebook, putting out announcements. I just saw X formula at Walmart, whatever, and just kind of engage in that way. And then, be respectful that other parents are looking for formula. So that you're all in it together.
Right. And they're all going through the same thing, right?
Yeah, and use your family. That's been one thing. I just feel like people are just like, oh, my mom, went ahead and had my WIC card. And you have to have the WIC card, but you can share that with family members, spouses, whatever, and they can go out and do some shopping. So if they're going to another county, or if they're going to a big city, sometimes your options there are better. So
take advantage of everyone around you.
It's a team. It's a team effort.
Takes a village, right?
It absolutely does take a village right now, and we're so sorry. The other thing that if you're pregnant, plan on breastfeeding. Use all your resources to support yourself in breastfeeding. The WIC programs across the state have electric breast pumps they will loan you for free.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We have manual pumps that, can work in a pinch. And so take advantage of that. Don't spend your money on a breast pump if you can get one from WIC for free. And
absolutely.
As much breastfeeding as you can do to feed your baby. Really, it's better in the end. It's a better way of feeding, but also it saves you the stress of trying to search for formula.
Sure. Yeah, well, thank you so much, Christine. You've shared kind of a wealth, even just in these short few minutes. So I'm sure everyone is appreciative of it. And we hope everyone kind of gets through this. Like you said, it takes a village, but we're all in it together. So thank you so much for providing those resources and kind of being that lending ear for anyone kind of in a pinch right now. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see everyone next time. Have a good one.
Thank you.